Only the brightest people in the universe will understand our communication. We view nature from its own perspective, not the human perspective. As Hyperians, we speak nature's language.
And boom. This is how he's a mystery religion. How his Hyperianism and everything is a mystery religion. Only the brightest person will understand our communication. What is up, heathens? How you guys doing today? That's right, tonight we are talking about MorgueOfficial, who apparently lost his eyebrows in some unfortunate accident. We don't know what happened to his eyebrows. We have people out there looking for them, but it's not looking good. Anyways, so he's going to show how he's a mystery religion. Now, if you guys don't know what a mystery religion is, a mystery religion is a religion that's based off of these mysteries. Like they're cults that have these secrets that they only teach to members. Mormons would be a good one. I mean, they do have those secret handshakes and whatnot. Christianity started off as a mystery religion, and in some cases you can consider it to be a mystery religion even now.
So what existed just prior to the Big Bang? Well, it wasn't some bearded creator god, and it certainly wasn't non-existence. It was a
Oh, tell me, what was it? No eyebrows, McGee?
purely mental existence, an existence of pure energy, of pure mathematical frequency. This was an immaterial state.
What? Pure mathematical frequency? No, that's not even mathematical frequency there. Like, the omega molecule is still a physical thing. He's saying that it's completely, like, some kind of pure mathematical... What the fuck does pure mathematical frequency even mean? Quit trekking out over there. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about here. It's just absurd to assert that some kind of pure mathematical frequency exists. I think that you would need some mathematical proofs in order to prove that kind of bullshit.
Outside of space-time, since none of these had yet been caused to come into existence. We will refer to this state as the singularity. This necessarily contained the roots, the potentialities of everything that we encounter in the world around us, including life, mind, the unconscious, consciousness, qualia, space, time, and matter.
What? I don't even know what to say to that. This is word salad at this point.
Absolutely everything that exists today originated in the singularity as immaterial, dimensionless mathematical information.
Immaterial, dimensionless mathematical information. How the fuck does that even exist? There's no refuting anything that he's saying at this point because it just doesn't make sense. Like the singularity as proposed by Stephen Hawking is this infinitesimally small, uber or super dense concentration of all the matter in the universe. That's what he means by all the potentialities and every single fucking thing out there, right? And Stephen Hawking, he asserts that it was smaller than the nucleus of an atom, and then for whatever reason it banged and started increasing the entropy and all that kind of stuff, like all the matter scattered across universe in the great expansion. But it just doesn't make sense what he's saying here. Like, for it to be dimensionless and immaterial and all that kind of stuff, I don't get it.
Imagine it almost like the code of a computer game, except this code is living mathematical energy. The singularity is eternal. It reflects the conservation of energy because it is the conservation of energy. It can be neither created nor destroyed. The singularity that precedes space-time is a zero entropy state. It is perfect order.
Okay. It sounds like he's describing the hibernating universe hypothesis at this point. That's where this near zero entropy state exists. But the problem with that particular theory is that there's no accounting for this low entropy state. We don't know why that particular state exists, how long it even existed, considering that time as we know it now began at the Big Bang. But like you're not answering the big questions of it, like why is it low entropy? What happened to nudge it out of this low entropy state to start increasing entropy in the universe? The Big Bang. There's no way to know how long it was in this state in the hibernating theory, but you still need to answer these core questions of it to have a viable hypothesis.
It is immune to all of the running down that afflicts the space-time universe. It's the space-time universe with all of the space-time forces removed, leaving nothing but pure analytic mathematics, the perfect laws of mind.
What is pure analytic mathematics? What is that? You need some evidence to prove that this pure analytic mathematics shit, you got to be able to describe it. Could you throw me a bone here, no eyebrows? I need to know.
Science deals with the temporal laws of matter. Pure mathematics furnishes us with the eternal laws of mind. And because the singularity contains mathematical energy of all possible values, its total result is perfect zero.
What the fuck does this even mean? All of this means it's like he just took a book that had just a whole bunch of mathematical terms in it, and he just threw them on there, doused in little bits of energy, like the word energy, not actual energy, just the word energy in there. And then he come up with whatever the fuck he thinks he believes in. I have no idea what he's talking about here. He's on shrooms. And that's what happened to his eyebrows. But I mean, he keeps talking about this pure mathematical energy. He hasn't actually described what that is.
Perfect balance. You are not a body. You are a mind, which is a container of infinite energy. You, not as a body, but as a mind, are a singularity.
Wait. It took me a second to catch this, but he legit said that your mind is a container of infinite energy. It is not a container of infinite energy. This doesn't make sense. It would be the same thing as me calling a glass, this right here. This is a glass that has infinite amount of Mountain Dew in it. Or cup. You know what I mean. Glass, cup, doesn't matter. This cup right here is full of infinite amounts of Mountain Dew. Okay? Because I could put more in it, and that way it is infinite. But how our minds work, they're biological machines. And when we eat, breathe, all this other stuff, we retain energy. And that is how our brains work. To say that they're infinite cases of energy or whatever, that doesn't make sense, because I mean, obviously there's not an infinite amount of energy in our brains.
Yourself. All that exists are minds and their energy contents. The singularity contains all of the minds in existence, which are singularities themselves. It is the singularity of singularities. The physical dimension.
It's singularityception at this point. This doesn't make sense at all, because what he's saying is that our minds are eternal and we are the same throughout all time. But I mean, nobody remembers before they were born. Nobody is going to know what happens after death. We don't know if we retain some kind of consciousness. Our best guess is that we don't, because of how our bodies work and how everything works. Yeah, remember, soul is the Euler equation, not Euler, the Euler equation. And our minds are singularities. Remember that from now on. These are the secret code words of his mystery religion. If somebody has a brain injury or something like that, yes, like him, it can drastically change your personality. People that suffer from amnesia actually, can turn out completely different than what they were. So this whole mind is a singularity thing, and it's constant throughout time, just doesn't make sense.
of space-time is a phenomenal illusion generated by the energy interactions of all the minds in existence.
What the fuck? Like, my mind cannot make Casey get up and I don't know, do jumping jacks or whatnot. I mean, like, I can't, my mind has no effect on any other minds anywhere. So if this is what he means by, like, mathematical energy, or our minds being mathematical singularities or some shit, like, you can't just say that, you know, our minds are these equations or whatnot. Like, you can't just say that. You have to be able to tie it to something in reality.
When we refer to energy, we are referring precisely to sine and cosine waves guided by the sole equation, Euler's formula.
Euler's formula. Euler, not Euler. This is Google talking to you, dipshit.
Euler. Euler. Euler.
Euler. Euler. My name's Euler, damn it. It's not Euler. It's Euler. I don't know why he pronounces that and queer like so weird. It messes up my speech. This means fuck all. Like, he's not tying this to anything that we actually experience in reality. Yeah, no, and it's all animated and shit, but I mean, that doesn't actually prove fuck all.
In the state prior to the Big Bang, all of the sine and cosine waves were in perfect symmetry. They were in phase, perfectly aligned. It was a state of pure mind, pure perfection. Matter had not yet been generated.
What does that even fucking mean? That doesn't mean anything. So earlier, he shit on the idea of science saying that the universe popped out of nowhere, out of nothing.
They are forced to make the ultimate illogical claim, one of the most irrational, illogical, and insane theories ever. And that is that existence sprang from non-existence, randomly, and for no reason. And so they choose to keep their beliefs, and by making that choice, they deny logic and reason by claiming that existence randomly sprang from non-existence.
And then he comes in here with a literal nothing instead of this scientific nothing that science actually works with, that actually has something in it. He's working with a literal nothing and matter just popping into existence out of nothing. At this point, I have to wonder, are you a troll? Because you shit on the exact thing that you just, or you're using the exact thing that you just shit on. I'm so confused at this point. I don't know if you're a troll or if you're serious. He's committed. He lost his eyebrows for this shit. What does it even mean to have the sine and cosine waves like in symmetry or in sync or anything like that? Like, what does that fucking mean, please? Can you please tell me what that fucking means? I have no idea. Nobody out here is going to have any kind of idea. Unless you just got some sycophants that follow you and just like, oh, yeah, synchronous cosine waves. Definitely. I sound so fucking smart now. Where's my PhD? We do, don't we? I got my scientism degree. I know this shit.
The Big Bang was a symmetry-breaking event. The energy contents of the singularity, of all the minds in existence, went out of phase and broke symmetry. This misalignment of energy is what generated the illusory domain of space-time.
Here's where he goes into hard solipsism, the whole idea that our reality right now is an illusion like the Matrix and that we're just living in it. And apparently we're all just singularities amassed in a whole thing of singularities that apparently went out of sync 13.4 billion fucking years ago for whatever the fuck reason, because his particular hypothesis here doesn't even bother to go into the reasons why we went out of sync. Like, fine, you believe that. Why did we go out of sync? It didn't just fart one day and all of a sudden go out of sync, did it? I mean, he has no explanation for these questions that are asked by his hypothesis. The omega molecule, god damn it, KC. I don't think he cannot prove that this reality doesn't exist and that it's just an illusion. He can't prove this at all.
The mathematical energy going from harmony to out of harmony is what generated space-time. You can think of it like a perfect mirror shattering into pieces.
You know, this is interesting because, you know, there is a resonance frequency that where, like, for instance, you can get a wine glass and if you hit the right frequency, it'll cause it to vibrate so wildly that it breaks. You could do the same thing for mirrors. I mean, you know, I'm wondering, like, if it's not like a hibernation kind of theory that he's proposing. I'm wondering if it's kind of like a big bounce, like everything goes back into sync and then it comes. Okay, from now on, the big bounce is going to be known as the big twerk. Okay, I'm wondering if his theory is actually the big twerk because it goes in sync and then maybe the fact that it goes in sync is the resonance frequency, so it goes out of sync and it just keeps going in and out, twerking forever in the club.
Or a puzzle having its parts scattered.
Also, still have no fucking idea what any of this means. None of it has any kind of correlation to anything that we know in reality. He's just making shit up at this point.
The process of evolution is the process of repairing that mirror, putting the puzzle pieces back together.
Wait, what the fuck? Evolution is putting everything back into symmetry, is putting all the puzzle pieces back together. Like, that's what he legit thinks evolution is? Like, I don't understand how evolution is resyncing our fucking twerk modules. Like, I don't understand why, like, how that is explained by his theory. What is a twerk module? That's good. The twerk module is the thing that generates these perfect cosine waves. He's making shit up. Why can't I?
Bringing the sine and cosine waves back in phase and restoring perfect symmetry. So what caused the Big Bang? It was all of us together. Our energy contents are what generated this domain of space-time. It wasn't a bearded god in the sky, and it wasn't a random accident that happened for no reason.
You know, this is just a fuckload of pseudoscience, and it also sounds a lot like the original sin argument, like that everything in this world is shitty because we sinned in the Garden of Eden. But in his, it's got pseudoscience thrown into the mix as well as religious bullshit, because he's saying that, the thing that caused the Big Bang was just all of us. We all caused the Big Bang. Fuck us, right? Fuck us right in the twerk module. Like, just saying that we were the reason why the Big Bang happened or whatnot does not explain, like, why our energies, like, broke the mirror. Like, why did our energies go out of sync? Like, and also, how can we tell that the energy is being resynchronized again? Is evolution like some kind, like the fact that we are the apex predator or apex animal on the earth? Like, is that the fucking, like, reason? Not reason, but is that the fucking evidence that we are resynchronizing? Like, is that what the fuck? I mean, I have no idea. But his entire hypothesis up until this point only asks more questions and answers none of the questions that were previously proposed.
Was us as a mental collective. You see, the physical universe of space-time is like a cosmic body for a cosmic mind, and we together are that cosmic mind.
What does that fucking mean? What is a cosmic mind? Does that mean that once we all start working together as a species, like, is that synchronous? Like, I have no idea. Like, are we gonna mind meld in the future into one singular mind? What the fuck? Borg? He's preparing for the Borg. Good one on you. And the Borg try to get the Omega molecule. I don't know, Star Trek seems to be coming up all Gleason.
We cause this domain of space-time as the medium through which to experience ourselves in a separated, divided state of existence, and the process of evolution is the return to perfect unity.
That is not what evolution is. Evolution, that, like, the natural phenomenon that is described by evolution, that is not what it is. Like, how is it returning back to unity at all? Like, you're only causing more questions than you're actually giving answers to. I mean, this is ridiculous at this point. I mean, you're literally barfing up word salad.
To pure mind. We are the universe experiencing itself.
Well, that may be true. We are part of the universe, like on a molecular level, but we're not part of the universe as in our minds are infinite energy singularities that are one day going to merge in a Borg mind meld and control the entirety of existence. What is wrong with this no eyebrow motherfucker?
Does this seem strange to you? Did you really expect the answer of existence to be something dry and mundane?
Not with that face.
The truth is the truth, and it just is, regardless if you like it or not.
Oh shit, did you hear that? This is one of the things I told you to remember.
Those that worship scientific materialism often say, well, that's just how the universe is. You just have to accept it. Funny, that's exactly the sort of thing religious believers say. The truth is the truth, and it just is, regardless if you like it or not.
Now he is using that exact thing to support his argument by saying the truth is the truth. That you just shit on that entire notion a few minutes ago.
It is what it is, despite your beliefs and biases. Mathematics is eternally true. Are you beginning to understand? It is reason against unreason. We can remove your blindfold, but we can't make you open your eyes. We can unlock the doors of the prison, but we can't make you walk out. That's up to you. Only the brightest people in the universe will understand our communication.
And boom. This is how he's a mystery religion. How his Hyperianism and everything is a mystery religion. Only the brightest person will understand our communication. What he's saying here is the exact same thing that mystery religions say. He's saying that only people that are in our system will understand our teachings or understand our communication. That's exactly what mystery religion said. That's actually what Christianity says as well. Jesus says that to the outside world, people will see these parables as just stories, but I will teach you the actual meanings of these stories. That's legit what Jesus said. Christianity started out as a mystery religion, and then, of course, it was picked up by the Romans, so of course it was no longer a mystery religion. It became an official religion. But it is a mystery religion how Christianity is set up. So my proposal here is that Hyperianism is actually a religion masquerading as like a scientific kind of way of thinking, but it's really just pseudoscience. It's a pseudoscientific religion is what Hyperianism is. It is so bad. It's totally disheartening to the pseudoscience community.
Are you one of them? Join our revolution of reason. Join Hyperianism.
Viva la revolution pseudoscience!
Freethinkers, unlike scientific materialists, are little interested in mere models. They want the actual, absolute, infallible, immutable truth. The singularity is eternal and existed before human science, before human language, human beliefs and opinions, before human experiences, models and interpretations, and before the human senses.
Fuck humans. But really, he just sounds like he's stuck in the wrong century now. I mean, he really does. I mean, Aristotle was the first one to propose that the existence was eternal. Now he's saying that existence is eternal. It just seems like this is one of the tenets of his pseudoscientific religion. No. I'm saying that Aristotle is the first one to coin the idea of an eternal universe. And he is and he's using that too, the whole eternal universe idea. And I'm just saying that is stuck way so far in the past.
Playing in a sandbox. We are not persuaded by the simplistic and limited human take on the world. We transcend that primitive, limited, and fallible viewpoint. We view nature from its own perspective, not the human perspective.
See, more special shit from the mystery religion here.
As Hyperians, we speak nature's language, not the contingent, made-up, arbitrary human languages.
Holy fuck, because guess what? If he's speaking Hyperion right now, I don't know. It sounds a lot like English to fucking me. Like, what is the language of nature even? even sound like? Are you just clacking two branches on each other, listening to grass grow? Like, is that what the fuck you're talking about?
We are the creators and the destroyers. We speak the language of existence.
Okay, what he's talking about here, speaking language of existence, speaking, a different language. I love how he's went ahead and named the people that follow his religion as being Hyperians. Sounds, you swap out a whole bunch of letters and you get Christian. You don't become a scientifican. I'm just saying. Anyways, scientifican. But this is just more about mystery religions is having a specific type of communication or secret teachings and all this other stuff. It's a mystery religion. That's all it is.
And we create as we speak.
Whoa. Let me try this out. Hardee's hamburger. Well, I'm not Hyperian, so I guess I can't create as I speak, can I? Like, can I say big booty bitch and one just appear in my living room? Not that I would want a big booty bitch in the living room, honey.
Ad astra. To the stars.
Fucking finally, he's over, because that's his little mantra that he says at the end. Ad astra. To the stars. Anyways, I appreciate everybody being here. I hope that you guys do leave a like on this video. If you're not subscribed to the page here, please do. And I guess I will see you heathens later. Don't forget to stand up and use your voice. Bye, heathens.